Hi everybody, welcome down to Carter's Golf. Andy Carter here, and I am at the fabulous Jumeirah Golf Estates. I'm in Dubai for the next few weeks. So if you've got any content you want to see from Dubai, if you've got any tips, challenges, course vlog ideas that you want to see, do drop down in the comment section below and give me a shout out of what you want to see on the channel. Today's video, we're going to be talking all about 3-woods. We're going to be talking about a couple of the faults that I see quite regularly within the golfers that I coach on the Skillest app. And I'm also going to be talking through how we can fix those and what I'd like to see from golfers trying to hit what is probably one of the hardest golf shots there is to play. A fairway wood off the ground. And why is it such a hard club to hit? Because it's longer. It's the longest club in the bag outside of the driver. This one in particular is a 3-wood, so it is the second longest club in my bag. Whether you've got 5-wood or 7-wood, it's the second and third longest in your bag, depending on the makeup. Also, it's the lowest loft after the driver as well. So it's a club that doesn't necessarily get the ball up into the air with too much ease because it's so low lofted. The length of the shaft will allow you to create speed, but it also encourages some really bad issues. So one of the things that I see, one of the first things we're going to talk about is ball position, because I see a lot of golfers actually put the ball just where they would put the ball if they were hitting it off a tee. Now with a ball off the fairway, it's got to be slightly different. It's got to be a little bit further back. I would play my tee shot just inside of the heel, okay, just back from where I'd put the driver, but I would play my fairway wood shot from even more on the inside. The reason being, the club you want to get the ball as the club is bottoming out. When you've got the ball on the tee, you are technically bottoming out the golf swing just before you're hitting the golf ball, so you're getting the ball on the way up. So you're hitting it in a very different way. You do not want to hit the ball on the way up when the ball is on the ground here, because you're more likely to top it. So the very first instance, we've got to make sure ball position is a bit further back in your stance. Now that does come with a disclaimer. If you're a golfer that swings it from a long way from out to in, then that wouldn't necessarily apply to you, because then you would actually top the ball. So this is very much relative to someone that's got a neutral-ish golf swing. A little bit out to in, a little bit in to out. You're going to have to do a bit of trial and error to kind of see where the best ball position is for you to strike the golf ball. One of the next things I see we have to do a lot of is kind of making sure that you're releasing the club face down into the golf ball as your body rotates, because again we end up because this is such a dangerous club, we end up trying to steer the ball too much, and by steering the ball we may rotate but we keep the club face open. And this is a common one for me as well. You're trying not to make a mistake, you're trying not to allow the face to move too much, and invariably you don't move the club face back to where it started, so you don't release the club face. So those two instances put together, now we've got the ball position slightly further back than normal. I'm going to be aggressive with my rotation, really get the feeling that the chest is working out towards the target. And for right-handed golfers, even working more round to the left-hand side, making sure we've got maximum rotation through the shot. That gives us the best chance of actually squaring the club face up to the ball. Just like that. Oh, that was nice. Do love a good 3-wood off the deck, but it does come with its issues. The consistency of strike with this type of shot is always going to be more variable than, let's say, if you've got a 7-iron in the middle of the fairway. So we have to give this the maximum respect. Okay, so going into the little bit talking about backswing. So we've done two key things already. We've got the ball position correct, and we spoke about just the general commitment into the shot. Make sure that you're really releasing your body through the shot. You're releasing the hands, you're releasing the club face to give it the optimal chance of squaring up. Even if you swing it from out to in, make sure you square the face up. A little pull with this shot is better than the kind of carvy slice. So always commit to the shot. Make sure your body's rotated. Hips are rotated through clear, and your upper body's rotated through as well. We're not trying to hit down on this like an iron, but we're not trying to hit up on this like a driver, and that is why this shot in particular is tricky. In terms of body weight position, what I would tend to do is I would still just tend to stick my hips over my lead foot. So at this point here, my upper body might be neutral, my spine angle is neutral to the ball, parallel 90-degree angle to the target line, but I do have my weight just shifted a bit more to the left side, because if I'm going to do anything, I'd rather hit a little bit down than try and hit up on the ball. A little bit down might give you a bit of a spinny flight, but your consistency of shot will be better than those that go off this back foot. This is where we have to stay away from. We do not want to be here as we're striking the golf shot. So as we take a setup here, just got the ball position on the, just kind of back from where we'd normally have it on the inside of the left heel. Weight just set a crisp a little bit more into my left side. I'm going to be thinking about maximum rotation, maximum commitment through the shot. And now the ball flight's even better. Managed to get my body weight more into that left side. You can see a tiny, tiny divot as I got in. Like I said, I'd rather hit, if I manage to now square, look at the picture we're painting now. If I manage to square the club face up, continue my rotation, be slightly ahead of the ball, just my lower body, not my upper body, just my lower body, I'm going to get that more penetrating, piercing strike, and I'm going to be I'm going to have more control of the direction, but also I'm going to get some incredible ball striking. So now, last thing we've got to try and do is make sure we get that same rotation that we're trying to do through the swing, make sure we get it into the backswing as well. Don't be scared to be aggressive with your golf swing. You've chosen aggressive club. This is an aggressive play. You've got to be an aggressive swinger of the golf club. And I don't mean that in an erratic, fast, armsy movement. I mean it in a very controlled manner with your rotation. Control that rotation, ball position, weight distribution. Oh, 3, what I would say are wonderful strikes. Now, to give you the direction of where they've all gone. One's gone right edge of the green, one's gone straight at the flag, one's gone left side of the, just missed left of the green into the left rough. And you know what? From 260 yards out, they're all within 20 yards of the flag. So I've got a chip and a putt potential for a birdie. And that's what this is going to be. It's not going to be the most accurate golf club in the world, but what I've just managed to do now on a par 5 is chew up the majority of the hole in 2. Now you might use this a lot on par 4s, and again, if you're using this on par 4s, the chances are you're playing more bogey golf, but if you're getting this club on the green or in and around the green, you're handing it over to the short game to take over, and that's all this club can do. It's all about consistency of ball striking is always number 1. Direction will be more variable in comparison to any other golf club that you hit in your bag, but if you're up there and you've got a chance to get up and down because it was a good strike, then the 3-wood off the deck from however far out is doing its job. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please do hit the like. Like I said at the start of the video, drop me some comments down below if there's anything in particular you would like to see. And as ever, I ask you on every video, please do hit that subscribe button. Click the bell for notifications. We've got tips on Mondays and Fridays, and we've got vlogs, challenges, etc., etc. on Sundays and Wednesdays. So lots of content coming to the channel. Don't miss it. But from today, thank you very much to Jumeirah Golf Estates as well for having me back for 1 month only. I'll see you again next time.